Today I'm going to be going over the items I have sold on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. All these items can be found at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, or even your own home. So you guys don't want to miss out on any of these items. Let's get started. First one I want to go over here is Poshmark. So I sold a vintage St. John's collection pink knit skirt for $65. It's new with tags. This was the only piece from that estate sale haul I got that was new with tags. It also didn't have any imperfections like holes or anything like that. Happy to have it sold for that price. Poshmark has been pretty good for me lately. I don't know what it is, but lately the sales have increased a little bit more than normal, so happy with that. This is another surprise. This Oakley Tech MTB ripstop camo cargo shorts sold for $60. This is another one where it was cross-posted to eBay. I sent out offers and people were counter-offering like $30 or half the price, right? I was imagining that maybe the comps were wrong, but actually ended up selling for this price, so very, very happy. This short is kind of rare. It's more of a, you know, a cycling kind of short for Oakley, so I don't normally see them a lot, but you guys ever spot them, I would definitely pick them up. Definitely worth the buy, especially if you're buying it for a couple bucks. This next one here is also Poshmark Build-A-Bear Tons of Love pink elephant plush, new with tags. This one sold for $50, and the main reason it went for that much is because it's new with tags. A lot of these Build-A-Bears I got from an estate sale company that paid $5 a piece for, and this was just another one that I picked up there. Very happy. Most of the ones I picked up were new with tags. Very, very slow seller, so I listed this in the summertime and it just sold now in the end of November, so it makes sense that, I mean, if you have room and you don't mind waiting, they do sell. For $5, it's a pretty good flip for sure. I gotta have more! And now Mercari. I have two things to highlight in Mercari. This vintage Nike Air Jordan Anorak pullover sold for $60, and the good thing about Mercari is no fees. After shipping and everything, I think I netted about like $50. I paid $20 for this, so 30 bucks profit. The main reason it went for this much is because it's new with tags, so always keep in mind, you ever see new with tags, you comp it before you buy it, but most of the time it should pay off. Last one here from Mercari, the Sony PlayStation 2 console with cables and games sold for $89.99, and again, that doesn't include shipping because Mercari doesn't have a viable option for over £1. They do have UPS and FedEx, but those two aren't in the best interest for both the buyer and the seller, in my opinion. So I usually offer free shipping and then just buy my shipping on Pirate Ship. I think I netted about $75 on this one. And now onto eBay. This is the platform where I sell most of my items on. This first one right here is a Cosmic Ghost Rider Marvel Legends. This sold for $29.99 and went to international. This was part of a bigger buy. I did spend $1,100 at the garage sale. That's just another part of it that came back. Key note though, if he does have the motorcycle that he comes with and all the other parts, this is like a $50 figure. If you watch my channel, you guys are familiar with Alpine Stars. I've picked up several of their boots and they sold in the past. This is another example of the same boot. It sold for $67.49. Just different models have different prices. This one was not as desirable as the other ones I picked up in the past, but very good flip overall. $67.49. I think I had about $10 into that. Part of that big Yu-Gi-Oh and video game buy I had over the summer, I got this Gaia the Fierce Knight LOB first edition. This is Asian English, unfortunately. If it was English it would be cool for a lot more, but still got $41.99 for it. Extremely happy with that. Cards Yu-Gi-Oh do sell. You just have to know what you're looking for. If you pick up the right stuff, it will definitely sell. Guys, don't sleep on wheels. Wheels do sell. So this Logitech G27 racing wheel I picked up at a garage sale for I think 10 bucks. Sold it for $166.49, and it was complete. It came with the throttle and also the pedals, so that's why it went for all that much. I did get a $100 offer when I send out offers, and I declined it, and I'm kind of glad I did because I got $60 more. Sometimes it pays to wait for your money, but also sometimes it can bite you. Just glad it worked out on this one. Pretty good sale here. This Monster High First Wave 2008 Draculaura sold for $56.99. and I picked it up at the swap meet for $1. So it was pretty crazy. The guy told me it was the first run. I don't know Monster High to that extent to know that this was for sure. Did not expect to get this much when I first listed it, but happy I sold it for this. Now I know what to look for Monster High. Just keep an eye out for this outfit. This outfit's pretty good. Another key note for this is that they asked to see the attachment between their leg. If you have the gold one, it could be worth a lot of money. Another one that took a little bit is this original Nintendo NES with two controllers, gun, AV, RF, and Super Mario Duck Hunt. This sold for $79.99. Now, I do want to mention that the reason I didn't put cables in the title is because the power cord was not included. Unfortunately, with a lot of these NESs, I don't have the power cord for, so I have to just sell it like this. And I'm still happy I got this much money for it. I do have a couple more that I need to sell. These do have new 72 pin connectors installed as well. That's the other reason why I asked this much. I do sell, it takes a little bit of time to get the right buyer to buy it.
I like money.
This one was a very slow seller. So you can see at the top, December 30th, 2023. This was one of the last things I listed in December. This Yadro 8173 musician bell with guitar sold for $174.99. Like I said, almost a year. Originally I wanted $249.99. At an estate sale, I bought this and a couple other things. Another porcelain figure. Porcelain figure pretty much got me all my money back. These are just profit. And I'm just happy to finally move them. Yadro can sell pretty fast and for good money, just sometimes it takes time. This one did take a while, but overall very happy that I was able to get this much. And not only did I sell this one, I also sold this one, this Yadro 8172 musician bell clarinet, sold for $157.49. This went to the same buyer. They bought both of them. And the great thing about both of these, they actually came with a box, so as far as protection goes, I didn't really have to worry. That's one of the things where you're shipping fragile items, you have to kind of have to worry about it. But since these came with the original box, I was a little bit I really don't like packing and shipping breakables, but this one was super easy. Another buy that paid off, this Action Replay DSi no cord sold for $69.99. This was part of that DS lot I got not that long ago, actually, in the fall. Got Pokemon Black 2, Emerald was in there, a couple other good games were in there. So I mean, I've been in the profit, and this is just gravy. Super happy to have bought this. I think I still have the DS one. I just have to test it to make sure it works, and if it works, it's probably gonna go for around this much. It's no secret that video games do sell, especially GameCube. GameCube is super hot right now. Now, not everything GameCube goes for high dollar, but if you get a Wavebird with the receiver, it will definitely sell pretty good. So this Wavebird with the receiver sold for $77.99. It is a little bit of a weird number. A lot of people had this marked at about $79.99 to $84.99. I just went underneath it a little bit just to try to sell it fast, and it worked. GameCube is hot. Definitely, if you see it, pick it up. This was an incredible thrift store find. This Transformers Fall of Cybertron Xbox 360 sold for $74.99. Now the reason it went for a little bit more than usual is because it did have the slipcover. Slipcover does increase the value a little bit more. Very fast flip. I think I sold it same day or next day. So video game stuff do sell. Just keep in mind that not all of it sells, but if you get the right stuff, it will fly off the shelf. An underwhelming find here, but still a pretty good one. Disney Parks Pink Rose vase sold for $31.99. Picked this up at a garage sale with a couple other Disney stuff. It sat for a while, but eventually did sell, and this pretty much got me all my money back, so I am very happy with that. Disney Park stuff do sell, especially if like the popcorn buckets and the pins. A lot of times they're super expensive at the park, so this is probably an example of that. Happy I was able to sell it. It's another one where I don't have to worry about the shipping because it's in a padded box. You can't really ask for more for shipping on that one. I mentioned in a previous video I'm focusing more on the clothing side, on shorts, because a lot of people tend to slip up on shorts. This is another example of that. It's Nike Air Jordan Aerofly Mania, sold for $29.99. This was mixed in the shorts, and the shorts I think they have them marked between $4.99 and $6.99, so it was around there. And getting $30 out of it is a pretty good flip. Had this been like a jacket or something, it would have been gone. People know that Jordan and Nike sell. Sometimes you find gems in the shorts. Money, 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 money. This is an incredible flip from what I paid. I paid $5 for all the irons, including 2 more that are in a different lot. This lot sold for $125.99. Now I do want to mention that I did list this in September, and it sold in late November. Keep in mind this is not a fast flip, but definitely for what I paid, it's a very good flip overall. It is no secret TaylorMade is pretty good. You just have to find the right stuff, but if you do, it will sell fast. So this was a very good one. And also bought like longer boxes to fit golf clubs and bats and stuff like that, so this was no problem to ship either. Another Yadro, this Now by Yadro Standing Kitten, sold for $40.49 at an estate sale. I think they had it marked at $10, so not the best flip overall, but still made some money on it. And unlike the other Yadro that are difficult to ship without the box, this one was very easy. It's very small. Another St. John collection. This one's a red skirt. This one sold for $44.99. Each pair of clothing I had about $1 into it, which is insane. It was insane that all this was still still there at the estate still when I went to there. And if you have St. John, definitely pick it up because it's like, it can be worth crazy money. This is what the label looks like, not to be confused with St. John's Bay. They're very similar names, but St. John is definitely very good. And if you have the vintage stuff or, you know, wool stuff or dressy kind of stuff like this, it can sell for a premium. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Second to last sale here, this Patterson 2000D Precision Enlarger sold for $79.99 at an estate sale. I think I have about $20 into it, so not the greatest flip again, but did sell. Happy with that. Now I know to look for these precision timers. And on to the last sale, this Sony Handycam DCR TRV 330 digital 8 camcorder with the bag, straps, and manuals. Did sell for $174.99 at the swap meet. I bought it for $10. I think the reason that he was asking $10 is because he wasn't able to test it. Luckily, I had sold previous Handycams and I actually had the charger for the battery, so I charged it and it worked. It was very cool. I even have a video showing it worked, and it came with all the manuals and stuff, so that just adds to the value. As of the recording this video, they actually just received this item, so hopefully they're happy and there's not going to be any issues, but you never know. That's the risk of selling on eBay. Having tested it and all, I shouldn't have any problems. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Follow my Instagram and TikTok at GrimzyRaider. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks guys.